Hello, I'd like to talk to you about a place name called Killeenasteena in South Tipperary. And my name is Griffin, and my father's name was Griffin, the man I'd like to talk about. Now, this photograph was taken in 1927. He's 17 years old. As you can see, a bit of a dapper dresser, and his two sisters are with him in this photograph. Everybody that's in the photo are dead and gone several years. In fact, my father would be 103 if he was alive today. But I'd like to talk about that man. He was in Killeenasteena in South Tipperary, and in 1976 he was the first car to go into Tipperary, into that part of Tipperary, South Tipperary, belonged to my father. My mother gave him a fiver, believe it or not, to go to Cashel to buy galvanised for a cowshed. Enough thing to fix the roof of a cowshed. And he went to Cashel anyway with his fiver, and for £1 10 he bought a Ford Model A, a car similar to this one. So he arrived back with his Ford Model A back into the old road in Killeenasteena, and we were in the cottage, right in the last house, as far back as you can go in that small road called the old road. And he kept that car for quite a while, but I believe that it gave him a lot of trouble. It was the petrol that was taken, because it was an American Model A with 4 doors, and it was 22 horsepower. You had a 14 horse, but this was the heaviest engine. It was the same engine that they used for trucks and vans at that time. But they had some great fun with it, and the car is still talked about by the odd person in pubs around New Inn and Cashel. The people there used to drive them to circuses with this car. And looking back now, because we're doing this gathering and going back to the old schools around there, and there's a lot of talk about that right now, and a lot of interest. He came from Marley Hill himself. That photograph I just showed you was the photograph of his father's house. He was only 17 in that photograph, 1927. So the state was, we were still in the Civil War, and the War of Independence was just over. So that's a little bit of history, and I'd like to share with you. Okay, thank you.